All right, we're back in business. Hopefully this runs a lot smoother. So, hopefully this is good. So what happened was, I think it's StreamYards. If everyone's having problems on StreamYards, the reason why I did StreamYards is to make it easier for anyone that wants to come up. Because a lot of people don't have Zoom. I like Zoom a lot better than StreamYards, and so far it's much, much better. So I'm glad. So now I don't have to worry about it. I just hope people that want to come up have Zoom or knows how to use Zoom. So, okay. So I already gave the whole intro. I'll give a little bit again. Yeah, I like Zoom way better too, but it's just a lot of people find it harder. So, oh, do I? That's because I was doing it so quickly. Let me fix that first. But that's because, I raced to get this done. Oh, I do, Rona. Anywhere else? Because, like I said, I raced to get this done. Alright. I think I fixed it. Thank you, Kels. Okay, so let me say hi to everyone. What's up, members, Patreons, subs, everyone in between, future subs, future Patreons, future members, people I haven't seen in a long time, welcome. Brand new people I haven't seen in a long time, welcome. So as I was saying, mods are going to be dropping ZAV Girl's link all night, but it was such an amazing stream. If you have not checked it out, you definitely want to check it out. And we came up with some theories. I mean, there were a bunch of us that put our heads together and just, I don't know, Ryan said something that just hit me. I'm going to get to that. I'm hoping he comes in here because I couldn't have come up with this without him, as well as a couple of other people, but he really honed in on it and I just went with it. And I'll tell you guys that in a minute. First thing I want to say is about this Ronnie guy. I personally... Oh, you don't have... Whoever deleted that, you could talk about other creators. I don't care. Good, bad, or indifferent. Well, not bad, but yeah. Oh, it was an accident. Okay, I was going to say. Oh yeah, I don't know how long the stream was. I caught it about halfway through it and I saw a big panel and I had to jump on it. It really was probably the best stream I've ever been on. I mean, of course, besides my own. But it was a fantastic stream. So, oh, he's on Twitch. Tell him get his butt over here. So, let me just tell you guys, this Ronnie guy, you guys know how I feel about this. You know how I feel about people calling into YouTube and telling YouTube creators a whole bunch of nonsense. You guys know all that. I do not believe for 1 second this guy is getting death threats, because who would know his last name? Who's he getting death threats from? So what imaginary person is giving him death threats? And if that's true, why would you announce that on YouTube? Hello? You wouldn't. You wouldn't announce something like that on YouTube. If you're really getting death threats, you would be quiet and you would go to the police. So, he is on IG and gave it out. Oh, he gave out his number? Oh, his last name? I don't know. I feel like he's lying. Now, today on ZAV Girl's panel, a lot of them have a different perspective. A lot of them think he was telling the truth. I don't really think he was. I really think he was lying. And I say that I think he's lying because he knew too much, but nobody knew the sweatshirt. And I've been saying this for a while. If all these people who saw her, then how come nobody knew what sweatshirt she was wearing? Not one person knew what sweatshirt she was wearing, but all these people saw her. Did he really delete his IG and social? Oh, that I don't know. No, not Jagger, this Ronnie guy who calls into ICML. Zap Girl, do you want a link? You can have a link. The wrong guy is a profile. Streamed going to the search site. Used to be military. The story could be sus, but he seems real. Entire life story online and such. I don't know. I just think he sounds iffy. I don't know. Like, they seem to think that... Thank you, Lori. They seem to think... When I say they, everyone that was on this panel... seems to think that it wasn't his two cousins, it was him. And that his two cousins is like a made-up story. But it's actually him doing it. Or it was actually him that was there. But I go back to... If everybody thinks, oh, you don't have Zoom? It's really, really easy. Super easy. Let me give you the link. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'll email it to you. And then there's also a phone number you can call in. All right, I'll just drop it in here. It'll be easier. All right, click on that link. That's what I said, Bill. That's exactly what I said. Is that I wonder if Sammy is his cousin. And I didn't even think of that until Upchurch. Until Ryan said it. I was like, oh, I never thought of that. That makes sense. The way he's talking about his two cousins. Who's his two cousins? Is it possible that his two cousins is Sammy and someone else? Because think about it. Every single person that has called into a YouTube creator is connected to Sammy. Not Mags, not Jagger, not anybody. All Sammy. Why are the only people that call into YouTube creators only talk about Sammy? Was there nobody else at the party? So Ronnie's black. What does that mean? What does that mean? So let me just say this too. A black man who was in the military, who served his country, who knows how to use guns, knows how to fight, is scared of someone on the internet saying stuff? Come on now, really? I'm not buying that. I'm just not buying that. No, it just doesn't make sense to me. Especially in a pretty much affluent white area. I don't know, that just doesn't add up. I know a lot of people are saying she overdosed. I don't know if I buy that either. Yeah, you can be black and have white cousins, exactly. So, and he doesn't sound black. I mean, why not go? All right, let me put it like this. If your entire life is on the internet, and your entire life, thank you, Soul Music. Anybody else wants to jump on that super sticker train, go right ahead. And I have to do a woo woo. But if your entire life is on the internet, and everyone knows who you are, is there a reason why you don't show your face? If he's so legit and he is this person, why not show your face? What are you hiding? What do you got to hide? That's the part I don't understand. He doesn't want to get arrested, especially... Nah, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit. I don't buy that at all. Oh, he did show his face. Did it match the voice? Thank you, Lucas Boyd. Exactly right. Okay, so it is him. And my stomach is going crazy. I don't know why. It's been like this all day. So when you hear noises, it's my stomach. They were both scared of each other. Maybe he's famous and notorious. Yeah, but if you're on Instagram, if you're showing your face on Instagram, then why don't you show your face on Ikmel's Live? Explain that to me. Why wouldn't you show your face in Ikmel's Live then? Huh? Doesn't make sense. Thank you, Athena. Ikmel showed pic. No, but someone said that I have to do a woot woot. But Ikmel said, I'm sorry, that somebody said that there's video of him on Instagram. So if everyone knows that's him, and why would he be afraid? I don't know. Maybe it's a bad stereotype, but I see people that were in the military as they shouldn't be scared of anything. Maybe that's a bad stereotype for me, but I just feel like, why would they be scared of something? Like, they know how to use guns. They've been trained to kill. I'm sorry, but when you're trained to kill, why are you scared of internet death threats? I've gotten death threats. I'm sure Zav Girl's gotten death threats. Everybody's gotten death threats. It's just kind of the way it is. But I find it weird that it's someone that is... The caller is not the person on IG. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Troll Network, but I have no way to prove it. Showed him driving his wife, got the threats. I don't know. Thank you, Bedwolf. Whoever was peer pressuring the girls through drugs should be in trouble. If somebody was. I can't say for sure. If someone was. I'm a nurse. You get death threats daily. That's true. You've never gotten a death threat? But I don't know. I just feel like if he was really getting death threats, why are you going back on Ikmel's for more? I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm just not. That's what I think. I don't believe the person on the phone is the same person on Instagram. I'm white. I have black blood cousins. Thank you, Tiffany. I don't think Sammy drove with anyone else. She called Kylie's phone to cover her, but Kylie in the passenger seat? No, let me tell you. I'm waiting for Zav Girl before I give you some of the theory. That's Stoney, that's exactly what I say. He wants his 10 seconds of fame, 15 minutes of fame. If you are getting death threats, you don't go back on the internet if you're scared. If you're not scared and it doesn't matter, you say whatever. But if you're legit scared, you don't go running back to the internet. I'm sorry, you just don't. Can you go back? I don't even know the guy's name. If you guys tell me his name, I'll look, but I don't even know the guy's name. You got death threats? I think a lot of us have gotten death threats. I begin to think Kylie was never there. Well, the cops say she was there, but I have another theory about that. You went back up twice. What do you mean? And I know Ronnie's his first name. What's his last name? What's his name on Instagram, I should say? He was repeating all the info. I agree. Not in caps, but this is not... But this is... Oh, okay. Hold on. Yep. The account is private. You can't see anything. 670 followers. Account's private. No way to see it. No way to see it. Still not a clue. Are you friends with him? Thank you, Kim. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. It's private. But looking at that picture, just his profile picture, I have a hard time believing that this man is scared. Just saying. I really would have a hard time believing this man is scared. He kind of looks like a gangster. Just saying. Let me see. And his wife's is now private. His wife is now private. So they're both private. Okay. Whatever. I don't even understand the point of an Instagram if you're going to make it private, but that's my personal feeling. Is anyone personal friends with Rap Girl? Can we check on her, see how she's doing? Thank you, Zav. Did you get it? Oh, you're going to download it now? Okay. Thank you so much. It's really simple. I promise you it is. Super simple. And thank you so much for the super chat. Sure did after staying late and most people left. See, all right, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you as soon as Zav Girl comes up. Oh, he made them private. Oh, I'm going to, you know what? I want to play that video that Upchurch made about him. Thank you for reminding me. So while I'm waiting for Zav Girl, I want to play this video. I thought Ryan did a great job. All right. And by the way, guys, this video has 8.1 thousand thumb ups. So you know what that means. Hit that thumb up. I'm going to bug you guys from now until the end of time. I have 117 likes. Come on. Come on. Don't hate me. Well.
First things first, Ichtmail, thank you for letting me on your show earlier. Sorry I flew a little off the handle. That guy didn't really like him that much. And I'm glad I didn't, because I still don't like.
Thank you so much, Athena. I find it suspicious that Sammy ID'd the black sweatshirt and knew nothing about the white one. Exactly. I'm going to get to all that. All of this is going to make sense after.
Like him that much. But I do like you. You're a pretty nice guy. I can still be your rowdy friend.
If that's okay with you.
I'm just playing. You see, in this Callie Rodney case, this weird Ronnie guy who came out of nowhere, he's like, hey, I'm a park ranger for drugs. Who, me? Innocent Ronnie? From around here where the girl went missing? Oh, yes. I just know all the knowledge about around here. Yeah, my partying days are over. Did I mention my name's Ronnie? I have 3 children, but boy, do I know about all the cocaine and partying around here. My partying days are over. I haven't partied since 2012 or 16, but man, do I know all about that party that happened last week. Pfft, that old Ronnie. I know all about that party last week. Do you want to know how I know? I went to a party in the same spot a decade ago.
Like before they left, because they left around like 10:30 or 11.
Darn, another 10:30 or 11. Shoo, there's a lot of 10:30s around here.
It started to grow really big, I would say around 10 to 10:30.
Holy crap, another 10:30. It's almost like she is the cousin.
So before that, I would guess around 8 or 9, she was already drunk.
Dang, Ronnie, did your cousins tell you that? Well, I don't know how your mysterious cousins that weren't there yet seen that, but I damn sure do see Sammy seeing that.
Because supposedly she had gotten there around 9, something like that, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes, his cousins who don't know who she is at all whatsoever that went to that party knew exactly when the girl they don't know got there.
And have the cousins
When they
spoke
saw her,
to...
she was drunk.
Well, I'll be damned, Ronnie. Your cousins were in the wrong time, at the right and wrong place. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, but I asked them, I was like, did you guys know her? Like, were you guys friends with her? But they had no type of connection with her whatsoever.
Yeah, the two cousins that probably don't exist, that don't know her, in a party of 600 people, when she got there, they were like, look, there's the girl that we don't know. She is drunk. Ah, yes, she must have stuck out like a sore thumb. Who does she think she is coming to this party drinking at this party where everyone's drinking? Weird.
But yeah, but for sure, those other drugs were definitely there. So.
Man, this mysterious Ronnie and the Meg and the Sammy, woof. They seem like they really know each other pretty well.
Damn.
I don't know if she participated, but it'd be unfortunate if she did because with cocaine you can't tell what it's laced with because a lot of the coke out here is not pure cocaine.
See, this is what makes me think you're so full of fucking shit, motherfucker. The cocaine and it's just not the same cocaine. It's laced. The cocaine is. Do you know somebody that came there with cocaine, motherfucker? It sounds like you do know somebody that came there with cocaine.
And I have to agree with that because, yeah, I can easily say that, cocaine is cut with different shit right now than it used to be. It used to be baking soda, and now it's, fentanyl. I absolutely agree with that. And the way he's saying it, though, he just kind of seems like, I don't know.
And gave it to someone they shouldn't have gave it to.
And then if you're combining that with maybe doing some shrooms or drinking, smoking weed.
Ah, yes, all the 1030s. Yeah, just like Meg when she got out of the car. It's like, whoa, bong rips to the face. Like, no, I don't want to. All these bong rips. And then Sammy, oh yes, so wild. All these drugs I've never heard of before. Like, why are you at our party? Get those drugs away. You full of shit, too.
When people come up here, because I stay close to the area, I'm really close to it.
Well, that's good to know. You're really, really close to this area where she went missing. How convenient is that?
There's a dispensary right off the freeway where I live.
Oh, there's a dispensary where they sell weed. Do you shove bong rips in people's faces afterwards? That's what happened to Meg.
And when people go up there, they stop at the dispensary. And they buy hella stuff there. And then.
Oh, really? I bet it's older guys, right? It's older. You don't know these other girls. You don't know Sammy. You don't know Meg. You don't know Kylie. But you're about to probably say something about older guys and, like, getting them to do bong rips, right?
There was a video clip that we saw, and there was I guess the friend had said that, like, there were some guys there that, like, I guess, like, were kind of forcibly making her smoke a bong or whatever, or take bong rips. Yeah, I don't know. Are guys, like, pursuing the girls there?
What it is basically like if you got a bunch of older dudes there.
Oh my gosh, I'm a fucking psychic.
A lot of these older dudes, I think they do they don't necessarily force it on them, but they're like, hey, do you want to do some coke? And they're like, yeah.
Listen to this guy. Hey, what about bong rips? Oh no, the coke? Yeah, the coke. The coke thing that happened, didn't happen, could happen if there was coke. There was coke. You knew about it. Ronnie, whoever the fuck Ronnie is.
Hey, do you want to do some coke? And they're like, yeah, let me tell my friends. And then she gets 2 more of her friends.
Wow, Ronnie, your scenario is very, very familiar. If someone shows up with some coke and this one chick has 2 other chick friends and they're like, sure.
And then he's like, oh, I got the attention of these girls. And then he's just having a good time getting them to do more coke, giving them free coke and all of that.
Go on, Ronnie. Tell us about this scenario about someone possibly going to a party and giving 3 women cocaine. Well, 2 young women and 1 child.
He's looking at it like, oh, I'm getting the attention from these females.
Right.
No matter how old they are.
No matter how old they are? Are you saying that because there was actually a 16-year-old there, or are you still talking hypothetically?
It's dirty. It's a dirty thing, and that's what was really sad is that a lot of the dudes there were older.
Oh, most of the guys there were older. Did you see them with your own eyes? Or do you call your eyes Your cousins. My cousins seen them. These old men, not me. Even though I'm talking like I'm the one who seen them.
They weren't young like that.
How did word spread out? Because I heard like it was like Snapchat or like some other stuff.
So I asked my cousins how they heard about it, and they said it started going around Sierra College like maybe a month or two before it happened. They heard about it from other people on campus, and they're saying, "Hey, you got to go," and then they got the address, and they just planned to go. It just spread word everywhere. Like,
darn those cousins of yours getting into mischief.
They were hearing about it. I didn't know about the whole possible people coming from San Francisco. I don't know about that.
You know who else mentioned really far out locations that were like, that's kind of weird? Sammy did. Really weird.
Guys, I got news for you. I was just dropped a fucking bombshell. A big time bombshell. I'm gonna wait till this video is over. And I'm double checking everything, but oh my God.
You're an 18-year-old girl and a 30-year-old guy with 3 babies just knows about this campus party shit.
But I do know it hit all the way in Sierra College, which is... And no, I was not there.
Well, I'll be darned, y'all. Case closed. Ronnie said he wasn't there.
No, my wife would kill me.
All right, yeah.
Bro, my wife would kill me if I went and done coke with fucking kids, dude. Well, hopefully she'd fucking divorce your ass.
You know, that they saw her.
Yeah. They've already spoken with the police and told them everything they know, but there wasn't much that they could have said that was different than many other people there.
Who, Sammy and Megs, or your fake-ass cousins?
Because a lot of the people there just said, yeah, I saw her around because she was, like they told me, they said, when they did see her, she was walking back and forth. Like, she was talking to this person, talking to that person, so they just kind of figure, oh, she has a lot of friends.
What are these so-called cousins doing, bruh? You think it's special that someone's walking around at a party? Y'all said it was huge. The biggest one ever imagined. So crazy. The only fucking people I've heard say that is fucking Megs, Sammy, and this random Ronnie dude out of fucking left field. But this one tiny ass little girl walking around is like, oh my God, do you see this girl walking around talking to me? Like, what the fuck is she doing?
You know, but if she didn't know those people, well, she sure acted like it, or she was friendly.
So now what, Ronnie? Did your cousins just like sit there and be like, look at this girl being so friendly with everyone? You know, I think it's funny that he's not mentioning anything about the Sammy girl, since the Sammy girl was with her and stuck together like a little pair. Y'all all full of shit.
How many people do you think were there?
Oh, my cousin said there was at least over 300 people there. Like it was packed.
Who does that sound like?
It grew to be way, way larger than ever expected. It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties.
What are the odds? Ronnie's been to a lot of these parties too. He's pretty social as well. He knows a lot about coke.
That's why it's like and there was a bunch of kids there. Like, there was a bunch of kids from school there, but like,
there was a bunch of kids from school there. What school do you go to, 30-year-old guy who has 3 kids?
It was mixed with older adults who had the drugs.
Never heard an adult go, man, there were so many older adults with drugs. That doesn't sound like something an adult says.
And my cousins, I'm just going to say, were one of the older group that had the stuff. And my cousins are 25 and 26 years old.
Well, Ronnie just told us that his cousins were there with the cocaine. Wow.
So then you start swapping, you're hanging out with other people, and they're like, oh, you got this? Yeah, you want some? Come over here.
Well, that's pretty crazy, because that's exactly what Sammy said about her and Kylie. Yeah, we were going back, we're swapping drinks, and I drank everything she drank. I'm not Ronnie's cousin, but I did everything he's saying.
Right.
There's a lot of people there, so it's kind of hard to keep track of one person. Like, everyone's kind of...
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. My cousins came, and, you know, they had cocaine and hung out with 3 girls. But wasn't my cousins. No, sir. There was lots of people there with cocaine. A whole bunch. Even if it was just my cousins, I'm going to say a whole bunch of people. Because that makes it harder to find out who had the cocaine that may have killed someone.
Mingling amongst each other so you can get lost in the crowd, and... I don't know if anyone was really paying attention to her like that.
Oh, really? No one was paying attention to her except for your cousins because they apparently know every fucking move she made.
It's sad that it happened. It's sad that it happened.
But it's sad that it happened.
It's sad that it happened. I don't.
You just fucking told on yourself, you dumb fuck.
And I don't. But it is crazy how there was that many people there and no one saw a thing.
Nobody had to see nothing now. You just fucking told on yourself. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Saw her leave.
Nobody's really...
Or nothing. That I just don't believe that. I know somebody had to see her leave.
Maybe it was your cousins.
Because my cousins were telling me they think that.
Because me and my cousins... Oh, you and your cousins were there? Oh, wow. Are you the person that drove the car and got rid of the car? Because it sounds like it.
But based off how drunk they saw her.
Oh, really? That's weird that your cousins seen her all like that, so drunk. Man, Sammy's really starting to sound like your cousin.
Yeah.
That they think that she couldn't have drove, so she passed out in her car, like went to sleep in her car, maybe someone got in her car.
You see how Sammy and the cousins are really starting to be one now? They say everything the same. One person knows her, one person doesn't fucking know her. Sammy was with her the whole time and don't know shit that happened.
Or she asked for a ride, someone to drive her car for her.
Man, Ronnie, your cousins should really be detectives. Hell, they're probably out here trying to be detectives right now to solve this mystery.
Like, there's no way she could have drove. Like, that would have been asking for an accident. That's how drunk she was. Like,
Said Sammy and the cousins that don't exist and Ronnie, who is not even fucking really Ronnie. Yeah, we know.
There's no way she could have gotten in the car and be like, okay, I'm only 10 minutes away. And like, no, there was no way.
Oh, really? There was no...
I will take back something I said on Zap Girl's panel. I can hear him. He could be black. On Zap Girl's panel, I was saying definite white, but now that I'm listening to it again, he could definitely be black.
No way? Why was there no way? Guy who doesn't know who she is or any of the other people? Yeah, you're fucking busted, bruh.
She was pretty drunk.
Texas, hey, how you doing?
Oh, not bad. Hey, I don't believe a word that last guy said.
Tell him, Bubba.
He was there.
Oh, you think he was at the party?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Well, good luck trying to explain this shit. I don't think it's possible. And the Mexican border is kind of far away from where you're at.
Like, if you're 24 or 25 years old and you're...
His race is important simply because if you say you're getting death threats or you say that bad things are happening and you are putting out someone else's picture that's not you, then we have problems. That's the only reason why the race thing mattered, is just thinking, well, if you're a white dude and you're putting out saying that you're a black guy, that's why it mattered. But other than that, no, it doesn't matter.
hanging around a 16-year-old, even if you don't know she's 16. I'm just using her as an example because she was 16. But remember, like, her friend was 18. So it's not to be, there's some people that are just older. But if you have like a 25, 26-year-old and you happen to give a 16, 17-year-old that type of stuff, you're going to be in trouble.
Yep. You sure are an expert on cocaine. You are all going to be in a lot of trouble. What's wrong, Ronnie? You don't like blow?
That was Ryan's video. And I just don't see him getting death threats from that, but you never know. But I would think this guy can handle himself. Before I tell you what me and Ryan came up with and what happened to Zav Girl, I'm going to show you guys this bombshell that I received. So part of the... Ryan has not come yet, no. Part of... And I'm still waiting for Zav Girl. Part of the theory that I'm going to tell you that me and Ryan came up with had to do with them leaving the one party and going to another. A lot of people think that the pictures that were taken were definitively at the campground. I understand that that the cops have pings and you can tell by people's phones where they were. So I'm not saying they weren't there, but I don't believe that there was a big party there. And I'm going to show you why. And this is something that Zav Girl and people on her panel was saying, that they didn't believe that there was a party there. They didn't believe that this big party took place there and that they just kind of hung up lights. And I really thought that maybe they were crazy. Yeah, me and Ryan came up with it earlier. I really thought that they were all crazy, and I just sat back and listened. I just sat back saying, nah, I don't think so. I don't agree with this at all. I think they're wrong. And I'm not thinking, like, if the cops say there's a party there, then most likely there's a party there. Until this bombshell that was just dropped. I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to give you the whole theory. Are people afraid to disagree with Ryan? I don't think so. I mean, I don't see why anyone would be afraid to, like, go against anybody. All right. Okay. So you know they said they got there around 10:30. Quiet time. And this is for Prosser Family Campground. Quiet time is between 10 and 6. No audio devices, no noisy groups, no parties, no generators, no dogs, etc. One vehicle included with reservation. Additional vehicles are $5 a night each. What that does explain is where their cars were. Remember we were saying we didn't see a lot of cars? Where were their cars? Well, that's because you can't have too many cars in one place. So if they were having this party here, quiet time is between 10 and 6. Why would they get there at 6? I mean at 10:30. That doesn't make sense either. No, I've not heard an interview with Meg's boyfriend. So they have rules, exactly. They have rules here. The loop area for Prosser Family. Prosser Campground. So the question was, which parent signed them in? Which parent or which adult reserved it? That's what I want to know. But they're saying they had a party of 300 people. How do you have a party with 300 people on an area where you have to have quiet time? Where you have to have quiet time. That's impossible. You may be able to have a little party, but you're not going to have a big party. There's just no way. She's having issues. All right, I will, hold on. Hold on. Hey, Dre Latina, I need your address. I'm glad you came in here. I need your address. You have to email it to me. Oh. All right, Zav. You just won't be able to see the chat. I promise I won't share. I can't get you a candle without the address. Zav, I just put it in chat. Slow down, chat. Yeah, Donna, you live up there. Would they be able to have a party? There's no camp post there. And Forest. Yeah, which doesn't make sense to me either. Oh, it's not a monitored area. Okay. Justin, do you know what channel they're on? Because I don't believe that. So if you can prove to me the channel. Okay, the campground you are speaking of was not where you sign in. It was Dispersed Campground. Okay. It was outside of the campground. All right. Zap Girl, I dropped your StreamYard link. Yeah, even if it was off ground, though, 300 people, and I haven't seen a picture with 300 people, though. They weren't actually on Prost Family Campground. It was next to it. Those are rules for people actually sleeping with tents and RVs. Okay. All right. While I'm waiting for Zap Girl, and I see Ryan blew me off. Someone go over to his Twitch and say he's blew me off. I'd personally like to see proof of the party. I agree. Now where'd Dav Girl go? Alright. I don't know where she went. I even dropped the link for StreamYards. So let me tell you what Ryan and I came up with today. I may just play the piece of the video because I don't remember it exactly. But let me just say that Ryan was saying that, and I know from, let me say something about Ryan first, okay? Ryan doesn't do true crime for money. He doesn't do it for views. He has a full music career. He does it because he likes it. Does he get facts wrong? Oh, yes, he does. But he will eventually correct them. But he really does this from the heart. He really does. So with that said, and him getting facts wrong at times, many times, he was talking about how there was another party. And I thought he was crazy. I said, there's no other party. Like, and I'm just listening to him talk, and I'm like, no way, there's no other party. Impossible. So then I'm just listening to all of them talk, and I started thinking, you know what? He might be right. So I said to him, you know, Ryan, you might be right on this. And I said, while you guys were all talking, I was listening. And I was listening to you talk about how there was somebody, that there was another party, then they left there. Then I connected the dots. I don't know if I'm going to say it as smoothly as I did then because it was fresh then. Hey, Zap Girl. I feel like something is keeping me from doing this. First it was Zoom and now my screen is flashing. Let me see what Spectrum says. Yeah, just restart your computer. That's what I had to do. So, and thank you. So, so all of a sudden, Ryan, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a second. Just wait a second. There was another party. Because if you connect all the dots, it only makes sense that they left one party to go to another party. That's why Mags was with her boyfriend or met her boyfriend. They probably said, hey, we're going to hit this other party, possibly older people. Who's that? I don't know who that is trying to jump on. Can you show your face? Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. You're on the stream, but hold on. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second. She left one party. Mags met her. I mean, Mags went with her. They all said they were going to go meet at the other party. And that's why Mags left with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend probably said, hey, exactly, Sammy was trying to get to the other party. I pieced this all together. I'll play you the clip from Rav Girl because I pieced it all together much better earlier because I wasn't watching chat or anything. So let me go find that, and it explains it much better. So, hello, Warrior. Warrior 72 jumped on panel. But let me just find this clip from earlier. Were you on panel earlier? You were on panel earlier, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Let's see where it was.
Who are other people?
Locals don't come and talk because they're going to be like attacked across that way.
On panel, but I am one of them, and any former addict that I know. Okay, this was another really good point.
This dude ain't gonna call me and talk to my
point blank. He was there.
I'll go back to
Out is the sky. Basically, the late and Sammy selling.
Now, if you look in this picture,
Hold on.
People coming, okay?
oh yes,
Another party first. They were. This is it.
oh yes.
All right. Hold on. Yep. All right. So here you guys will hear my theory in full detail.
And I want to say big ups to you, Ryan. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Ryan.
Sorry, I cut tapping off. Sorry.
Am I the only one that got this impression when she was describing the party? I took it as this was an annual thing because she was like,
Wait, hang on. You guys are getting the echo from StreamYard, so hold on. Let me mute that.
it was like no other party last year, the year before, or any of the years past or whatever. So that, and I want to say too, there's no way that there was enough room in that little, if anybody saw the little area where she pointed out, she was like, all the kids were between those 3 trees.
Exactly. Yeah, I seen that.
I think Ryan is really onto something. And before I thought he was crazy. I'm like, nah, he's wrong.
Hey,
The
check
more
this
I
out.
think
There's a
about it, no, listen, seriously, the more I think about it, I've been thinking about this for like an hour. If they all went to another party first, they were at another party. Meg's boyfriend says, I'm going here, meet me over here. That other party may have had 300 people for all the people they let out. They went to the older person's party, and that's why Mags only stayed 10 minutes.
How else did she show up drunk?
Yes. And Mag says, all right, to her boyfriend, I'll meet you here. they all go to this other party, but there's not that many people. It's only a bunch of, let's say, college kids or 20-something-year-olds. And that makes perfect sense. That kills the hours between 6 and 10:30.
Oh my God, we figured it out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I was going to say, thank you, Ryan, because I would have never thought of that without you saying it. And like I said, at first, I'm like, he's out of his fucking mind. There's no way. And then
that makes sense.
It made perfect sense.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
With that witness statement.
And what is the time that we keep hearing of from everybody in this case? The magic number of this case is 10:30, which I've kept thinking is like really odd. It's like, how does this many people keep saying 10:30 for every event that took place there?
Because that's when they got there from the other party. They said, meet us. The boyfriend, we don't know the boyfriend, but the boyfriend may have said, I'll meet you over at the campground. And she said, okay, I'll have someone drive me or whatever. And they all planned on going to this other party to crash the older kids. And that's where something happened. But that makes perfect sense. And all the dots connect.
So what
Laura, can you repeat that? Sorry, you guys. Laura, people in chat are asking for you to repeat that, what you had just said.
Okay.
I think it's really important. Thanks for bringing that up too, guys.
Ryan had said that there was another party. So I pieced it, and at first I thought he was crazy. So then I pieced it together for the last hour and connected all the dots. There was another party that she sent out to. There were 200 or 300 people, wherever it was. There probably was this huge graduation party. Maybe started 7, 8 o'clock. Who knows? We'll say 8 o'clock. Well, that party got lame, or that party ran out of beer, or whatever happened. And the older kids, the college kids, or the drug addicts, whoever, were having a party at the camp. That's the note that went out to everybody. Well, here these younger kids that were probably drinking said, oh, let's go crash it. Who doesn't do that? Let's go hang out with the older kids.
Yeah,
That boyfriend probably went ahead of time. She said, I'll meet you over there. Like, I'll get
Which
a
is
ride.
why there's adult withholding information.
Exactly. I'll get a ride with Kylie or something. And then you go ahead and meet me there. And then Mags meets him there. And then he says, oh, this party sucks, a bunch of drugs, whatever, whatever the situation. And then Mags and him left. Kylie is there. I don't think that Sammy was I think something happened there. Obviously something happened there, but that's how this all ties together. There was no major party. That's another location, and they left that party to go to this other party. Nobody wants to say that they crashed this other party, so nobody's telling the whole truth. And there you have it, folks.
Rich kids, you mean to tell me rich kids don't have somewhere to party?
Exactly.
It goes along with that witness statement. Remember, a large group came in at 9:30, and then they saw a large group leave at 12:30.
Yep.
Bam.
Hey, and the couple probably really at the first party. They're not giving the names up. That'll expose the first party. So what Ronnie said about her being at 8 is probably true, which makes a lot of what he's saying make it sound like this dude really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like in the situation that he's talking about. He
lives at the house where it happened.
Yep. Yo. Wow.
Yep.
That was a bomb. That was a nice bomb drop. Thanks, Laura and Ryan, for putting that together. I think that sounds very likely.
I couldn't have done it without Ryan.
That's
Give me some fist
crazy.
bump, bro.
See, that's why this is important. Like crowdsourcing is so important, and getting together and talking is so important. Yeah,
It
figuratively.
is. And if you notice, that guy started getting real defensive the other day when I yelled at him, and when I heard, because when I'm talking to somebody, I'm literally seeing, no cap, I literally am seeing the words coming out of their mouth, and I'm watching what they're doing. I couldn't do that to him, so I had to yell at him to see what his voice looked like. And when he lied, I was like, bro, here we go. I got back up, and I was like, he is a key player. I got to figure out who he is.
Now, let me add to this for a second, okay? They may have pictures of the first party. They may not have pictures of her at the second party. Maybe the pictures of her were from the first party. They say earlier in the night. Well, earlier in the night, she wasn't there. So that's where I'm getting confused too. Yeah, guys, leave her parents out of it. Her parents have nothing to do with this. But if you sit back and think about it, you know what? Ellie said they had pictures from earlier in the night, not later, earlier in the night. So if they had pictures earlier in the night, that would have been her at the other party. Maybe they're afraid to tell anyone they were at this other party. Now, I don't know where the other party location was. They have video, but they don't have the video. Like, they can't prove the video comes from that location. They can only prove a cell phone ping. They can't prove that the video is from that location. It's just some area in the woods. There's no timestamps. There's nothing. They just said earlier in the night. That tells me that they were at the other party at that time. They weren't at the later party. They were at the earlier party when that video was taken. So why Sammy keeps saying that, you know, she was with her all night. Maybe she was with her all night at the first party, not at the second party. So it leaves it up to, you just don't know. But it really makes you think, well, she was at the second party. Who was she there with? And why did the cops keep saying earlier in the night? So, guys, it was an awesome stream, honestly. Willow was on that stream, and she's here to join me. Let me go back here. All right. What's up, Willow? Can Willow hear me?
Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me? All right, can you
Let
hear
me check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can now. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
It's okay. It's just I have to always put the... No, different Willow. I have to put the... I have to mute different ones. It's a pain in the butt. But Zav Girl was having a hard time, so I opened up StreamYards, and here we are. So what are your thoughts? You were there today. What are your thoughts?
I really believe you and Ryan put that connection together. I mean, it's the only thing making sense right now.
I agree. I totally
I
agree.
mean, come on, all them people, right? I mean, yeah.
To clear up the two sweatshirts, there really weren't two sweatshirts. There was only one sweatshirt. The other one was just something they said that she was loaned, but they never said that it was a definitive. All right, I'm going to get to that. Someone sent it to me, Justin, but I'm going to look at it first. That doesn't even look like her. No, I guess it is. Alright, I don't see the big deal with that, though.
Someone mentioned that, Kylie had a citation for no insurance, and she didn't show up for court, and this was supposed to be, I want to say, June 29th or July 29th, and with her being 16, her parents would have to show up with her. Is it possible she was too scared to tell them about that? And That's why no one showed up?
Possibly. Hold on. Hold on. All right. All right, I'm going to show you guys this. But I also want to show you the bottom of it. It says I almost died today. But there's a thing on it. It says the chance of getting killed by your bestie is low. Now, is that Kylie? Or am I wrong? Queen Bee, I don't know where he is. He was supposed to come on. But is that Kylie? Because if that's Kylie, this puts a whole new spin on this. Yeah, this is Sammy Short. Yeah. Allegedly. It does look like Kylie, right? See, but here's the thing. I don't know if those are actually her TikToks or somebody faked it. I don't know anymore because there's so much bullshit with this case that I don't know.
Someone said earlier that Sammy went on her TikTok and erased them. So I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't have time to fact check it, but I don't know. I don't know. But like you said, if that's true, who knew was expected.
Yeah, there's just so much bullshit with the case that I don't know. Like, is the missing poster, was that wasn't from Sam's TikTok?
No, I don't think so.
I see you're saying you don't trust from creator. I actually don't trust any YouTuber at this point.
Yeah.
Has it on his...
It kind of looked like Sammy at first and then Kylie.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
He slapped her.
No, they're saying it came from Sammy's TikTok, but it's old. I mean, it's not her now. But I don't know. It just seems weird to me that, like, this looks like it was added after. So we already know.
Right.
We already know that it's weird, but I don't know. I just, coincidence maybe. I don't. I'm not feeling that she, like, that this has to do with her disappearance. It does look like Kylie. It really does.
Okay, that's creepy in a way.
Yeah, but this is typical kid TikTok.
True.
the Joseph guy? I couldn't remember his last name. Joseph Morris. That's who I was talking about the other day that I said makes up a bunch of shit. It was Joseph Morris. See, but like this was added afterwards. This wasn't from Sammy. So that's why I'm saying it's already altered. What tattoo? Okay, people ask me about that song. It's Kylie Dixon and Michael something. But here's the other thing. I'm not sure that's Sammy. To be honest with you. I'm not. I'm not positive that's her. The reason I say that is this girl filmed it and all it has is username. It doesn't say who. It just says you. My stomach's going crazy. It just says user 46237. It doesn't say Sammy Smith anywhere. So I know he's not credible at all. I just couldn't think of his last name last week. But something just isn't right. And I'm not saying that's not her. But if it is her, it looks really old. Because she doesn't look like that anymore. Like, she's different looking. The video has been cut
off, if that's her.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it kind of looks like her. She's 18, not 13. Yeah, but this is old. Her hair's doesn't even look like this anymore. So that's why I'm saying if it's old, it's really old. First shot is Sammy. You hear my stomach? First shot is Sammy and then Kylie plus someone with straight dark hair.
Can we see in that TikTok if Sammy's got the tattoo on her wrist? I mean, not Sammy, but Kylie. Does it show that at all?
No.
If that's Kylie?
No tattoo on this person's wrist.
Okay.
I don't know. I did correct it. I did correct my title. I corrected my title forever ago. You hear my stomach? One of them just looks like her. I don't think that's Sammy. I really don't. Yeah, the YouTuber put music on it because that music is from somewhere else. No, she was laughing. She wasn't crying. She was laughing.
Yeah, she was laughing.
I don't know. There's just so much bullshit. No, I don't think it's Kylie. Hey, you don't hear my stomach? No, my stomach's been going crazy all day. I don't know why. Whoop. Alright. Put Willow back on screen. Nobody gonna call in now that Ryan screwed that up. Good job. Why nobody gonna call in because Ryan screwed up? Willow, she was there today, earlier. Kylie, her hair is too thin.
Yeah.
She's old. I don't even think she looks 16 there. I think she looked like 15, 14, 15.
Yeah.
I got it on my big screen. It looks like I don't know.
Weird.
Okay. One, I don't care who's talking about it. Willow heard me invite him. He accepted, and that's it. So there's that. So I don't care who wants to talk. You want to hear where he accepted and I invited him? I'll be happy to play it. It was right on ZAV's Girl.
Yes, yes, he did.
Thank
He
you.
accepted. He asked.
Thank you.
He accepted.
I don't know why people got to run their mouth. Like, I'm not going to put Ryan Upchurch in my title and say we came up with something if he wasn't planning on coming here. So if you want to make stupid comments, bye-bye. No, I don't think it's her either. I really don't. I mean, I think it might be Sammy, but I don't think it was Kylie. So there were some other parts of the stream that were actually really good, talking about Ronnie and stuff. He was here earlier. He didn't say anything. Church did accept. I know we went live earlier and then it cut off. Could be internet. Who knows? I was there. I heard it. Of course I'm telling the truth. I'm not one of these people. I don't fucking clickbait. I can't stand clickbaiting. Shit drives me nuts.
Exactly. She is not. He accepted.
It's ridiculous.
He said he was coming on. Point blank.
And there was somebody on Zap Girl's stream that, you know who I'm talking about too? And I knew, like, she was giving Ronnie all of the credit, like, and loving him and stuff.
Yeah.
And what I thought was funny is then she happened to message in private chat that she liked, in private chat, she was asking about the Arizona theory, and I was like, wow. So I'm going to say this again, that I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, and everyone needs to listen. The Arizona thing is complete nonsense. Nonsense. There is nobody that saw a car in Arizona at a truck stop or wherever it was at a gas station with Kylie in it in open public. That did not happen. That would never happen. Anybody that does that to the family, you're disgusting. Because everybody knows that law enforcement would not do that. Nobody's going to be driving around Arizona with, when you're like the biggest topic all over social media from here to England or here to Australia, and you're just going to be driving around, hey, I'm here. Come on. It doesn't even make sense. And I think it's disgusting to give false hope to the family. I think it's disgusting to do to the world. And please don't fall for somebody saying something like that, because it's complete bullshit. And it just takes a little bit of common sense to think that there's no way. It hasn't been dispelled either. I'm dispelling it 100 times. Oh my God, that apparent Sammy TikTok is going to be on every YouTuber. Shit, I can't even deal. It's crazy to me. It is. I just don't comprehend how people don't think that's nonsense. This stuff about, and when Jagger was in Rav's live today, I wish I would have asked him, but I was on my cell phone and I couldn't. What do Sammy's parents do for a living? Because I am fighting with 10 to life over this. I do not believe that her parents are who they say they are. I do not believe that her parents are a lawyer and a PI. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. And someone else said that the Sammy that's connected to them is 20 something and Sammy is only 18. So I'm just not buying, but we have no confirmation. I don't know why people just don't ask, like, Jagger, he's not a PI. I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you this. Check this out. Okay. Oh my God, my stomach. All right. So her name Okay? Thank you, Chris. Her name, and I don't have a problem giving out names. The names that were dropped as to who her parents are a Cindy Smith and a Jim Smith. Okay? The Cindy Smith is the attorney and Jim Smith is the PI. Right? Everyone agrees on this. Everyone, I know he never said he was a PI, but I'm saying everyone agrees on this. This is what's been floating around the internet. Okay. So you go to Cindy Smith's Facebook. You go to Cindy Smith's Facebook, and you do see that she's an attorney. All right? She's got 43 friends. When you open up her friends, you see Samantha Smith from Chucky. And then you click on that, and it shows somebody that looks like Sammy. Definitely could be Sammy. And you see her friends are a bunch of kids. Okay. So this very well could be Sammy. But here's the catch. All right, I'm going to have to show you guys this in order to, so you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So we have Sammy Smith, which is her. Okay. That's her with the filter. That's definitely her. It's old, but it's her. That's what I'm saying, Dre. Now, if I back up. Okay, so this is her mom. So let's look at her friends. Jim Smith, a fill-in talk show host at WBAP. Again, oh, I see. Jim Smith. There's the only Jim Smith connected to her. All right? That is a completely different person. Completely different person. That is not Jim Smith. She's not married to this man. He's a fill-in talk show host. That is the only Jim connected to her Facebook. Jim. What?
Wow.
That's it. So let's try James. Nothing. Thank you, Athena. I agree with you. No parent, no attorney parent would allow Sam to do blab. Now, but here's the other flip side to this, okay? So her name's Cindy Smith. But this goes one step further. I looked into this even further. Cindy Smith is actually Cindy Babby Smith, B-A-B-B-Y. That's Cindy Babby Smith. That is who connects to her with her exact same credentials. So when I look on a friends list, hold on, let me go. When I look on her friends list, I find someone with the last name Babby. So Cindy Smith is not her name. It's Cindy Babby Smith. This is not her parents. I don't know who these people are. They do live in Truckee, but so do thousands of other ones. And there is a Babby, and her real name is Cindy Babby Smith. And again, there's no James Smith on her Facebook. So someone said her parents are divorced. Okay, that's possible. Maybe they're possible. Oh, Wendy Lou, I didn't know that the Arizona truck stop sighting was used in the Molly Tibbetts case. False then, false now. I totally agree. Sammy could be adopted. It could be her aunt. Could be something. Babby is her maiden name. Correct. But what I'm saying is, check for Ronnie Smith. What I'm saying, though, is that I don't see, she's not saying who she's married to. Maybe it's her stepdad. Maybe. But his name is not Jim Smith. That's what I'm trying to say. If she's married to somebody and there's a Jim Smith, that's a PI, it's not her husband. because there is no Jim Smith connected to her. That's my point. That's what I was trying to say. So if this is her mom definitely isn't, or was an attorney, is an attorney, whatever. I'm not going to say no. She got a law degree from Berkeley. But yeah, that is, you got Samantha Smith and you have a Jim Smith. No PI is named Jim Smith, is what I'm saying. So that is wrong. And I mean, it definitely could be her mom. I'm not saying no. But the PI was allegedly named Jim Smith, who's her husband. And that's why I'm saying no, there is no husband. Why her mom would allow her? Ronnie Smith? All right, hold on. Ronnie. No Ron. Nah, no Ron. Sammy's parents are older. She's adopted. Okay. Maybe. Sammy is innocent. Chai toes. I don't have proof of that. Now, again, I don't think she killed anybody. I don't think she's guilty of killing someone, but something's not right. She's definitely hiding something. I just don't know what she's hiding. But it's something. She's hiding something.
Definitely.
Not everyone has Facebook. Her husband might not. No, I've always said I don't think she's killed her, but something's not right. Ronnie is suspect too. Some people can't stand Facebook, but I just wanted to show that they were saying Jim Smith is the PI, and they're not. There's no James. I checked James. There's no James. All of us are YouTubers, not FBI. Amen to that. And thank you for the super chat. Woo woo. Everyone else can join that super chat train. You go right ahead. And I'll do a woo woo. What about the mass exodus 12:30? Yeah, something happened at 12:30. Hold on. Someone just sent me something. No, that's not her. The one you just showed me, that's not her. I'm talking to somebody that sent me something. That's not her. It's Cindy Babby Smith. Oh, wait, that is her. All right, I'm wrong. There's no way. That's good. That's a grandfather. So there is a James Smith who's 75 years old. Not him. Hold on. And now I got the whole life. Yeah, no, because she's a minor. Okay.
I'm gonna jump off now and take care of some things I need to take care of.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. If you need anything, just get a hold of me, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
And I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.
All right, good night.
Thank you. Bedroom, no, I didn't. Let me scroll up. No, the only one I saw were All Things Jade. No, that's Athena. No, I didn't see it. I missed it. I'm sorry. All right. So, someone sent me her entire life. She's a lawyer, and the newest car they have is a 2012. Maybe I stand corrected. I don't know. I really don't know. But I can tell you that this is definitely her. It just doesn't make sense. Something's just not right. Thank you, Bedroom Eyes. So, all right, let me see. I could be wrong, okay? And I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. I really don't. I have to do woo-woo. Thank you, Bedroom Eyes. I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. I really don't. But I can't see Sammy's dad being 75 years old. I just can't. It doesn't make sense to me that her father would be 75. Thank you, Lucy. I know I can trust you. Only put out what you're sure of. That's what I'm saying. And thank you for that. So I don't know. No, the only Jim Smith that's connected is 75. So that sounds like it's a grandfather. I mean, either way, it's still, they still own the, they still own that place, maybe? I mean, but this is definitely her. Born in 1960, and it shows her name. Wait. Well, yeah, Alright. But the Sam associated with this couple is age 22. Okay, where do you see that, though? The reason I'm saying that is what I'm looking at, they will show someone that's underage is, like, not available. And that's what this shows. It shows NA for Sam. It shows she has a brother who's above 20. But Sam's shows NA, which means she's a minor. So I would like to know where they got that from. Sam's grandma, Fayetta Babby, worked at U.S. federal government. See, she's not even on this list. But it shows she's 62 and the father's 75. I don't think that's her parents. It shows emails. It shows her address, if that's her real address. A lawyer's no, well, maybe. But it shows him as 75. And these are first degree relatives. But she's showing NA, which means she's a minor, I believe. You know what? Oh no, because the address don't match. Can you imagine having the name Bertha Babby? I would not want the name Bertha Babby. Yeah, everyone else on here gives an age. Oh, except another one. I know. So Bertha Babby. She's 87, so I don't think she really cares, but Bertha Babby. I don't know. I'm so confused. But these are first degree relatives. But then again, all of these people are first degree relatives. There are 17 of them. There's 17 first degree relatives, 3 second degree. I don't know. Okay, question. Under professional, hey Vampy, under professional, NA means not available if a minor. See, that's what I thought, that it would be if it's a minor. But even the investigation place that they're saying, it said started on NA and ended on NA. All of the businesses say NA. And that's the top one. I don't know. It doesn't show education dates, nothing. I don't, like I said, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right, but I do not think that this is legit. I don't. I don't think that her parents are a lawyer and PI. I just don't. Not from what I'm seeing. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think her mom is probably an attorney. Or was an attorney, but I can't even understand why an attorney would allow your daughter to do stuff like that. But I don't know why people just can't ask. It also lists Samantha Smith as well. That's what I'm saying. Isn't I thought it said 20 is because you... No, plain Jane, that's because that was the rumor going around. But I had said that I want someone to prove to me where. Like, someone said it started on Doug's channel, but I don't know where it actually started. I don't know. I mean, Smith is such a common name. I don't know. So Ronnie's last name is Smith? Let me see. Hold on. There's a Jimmy Wayne. There's no Ronnie. No Ronnie. Sammy drugged her and Kylie didn't want to do drugs, and when Kylie looked away, she drugged her and abandoned her. She's a horrible person. I don't think so. Oh, Ronnie's last name is Jones. Okay. I was going to say I don't think it was Smith. I don't know. I just don't think... I don't think Kylie saw her. I don't think that Sammy saw her at that party. I agree. Not my real name. That's what I'm saying. Something just doesn't add up. Well, that don't matter, Tom Tom. I know people of mixed races. Oh, there's a rumor that Sammy drugged her? I don't believe that. I really don't. It was started on Doug's channel. Yeah, I can't find... I've been looking for something that proved that. I don't see that anywhere. No, I didn't look on Ancestry. Somebody sent it to me. Kylie went by Smith Jones? No. It's Jones is not connected to her at all. In her records, it's not connected. If anything, Sammy covered for the older dude who got her. Sammy has a name on her Facebook with... Yeah, it's a 75-year-old guy who lives in Nevada. I don't know. Something's just not right. I don't know what it is. Ronnie Smith Jones? Well, there's no Ronnie Smith Jones connected. I don't know, but I really truly believe that Sammy did not see her at the second party. And I think that's why maybe nobody saw a sweatshirt. I don't know. Something's just not right about that second party. But going back to what me and Ryan had come up with, you know, I just keep thinking about it, that they went to a second party. They don't want anyone to know that they went to the second party, or they don't want anyone to know about the first party. Something about going from the first party to the second party is where something went wrong, and they're all covering for it somehow. Because again, L.E. said that oh, Mama Rocks, I had stated already. L.E. said that they went back to, that she was wearing the sweatshirt earlier in the night. Earlier in the night, meaning what? She allegedly got there at 10:30, and by 12:30, she was gone. So does earlier in the night mean 11? Or does earlier in the night mean like 9? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't know where that line is. You know, what's earlier? Because if it was 9 o'clock, it was a different party. If it was 8 o'clock, it was a different party. Something made them go to the second party, and something happened between the first party and the second party. Something definitely happened that caused Mags to want to leave. And like I said earlier, I have a feeling her boyfriend, she wanted her boyfriend. Mags was going to meet her boyfriend because for whatever reason, her boyfriend wasn't at the first party. Boyfriend was automatically at the second party. But she got Kylie to drive her to the second party. Once she got Kylie to drive her to the second party, that's all that mattered. Once Kylie drove her, 10 minutes, she stayed, she was gone. I don't know. I don't believe Sammy was really lying when she said she may have shared drinks. She probably did at the first party. Did Sammy actually make it to the second party? And if it's all in the woods, is what I say it again. If it's all happening in the woods and all this stuff is going on in the woods, how do you know one party from the next? If I take a picture of a party in the woods on my backyard, and then I go to a different part, and I go to the woods in 10 miles away, how are you going to know the difference? You're not. If I tell you it was the same place, but I walked to a different location, how are you going to tell me that I'm lying? You can't. The picture that you show for all of those kids, there weren't 300 kids there. There were like 50 kids. So when they're saying all these 300, okay, where are they? Where's the picture of 300 kids? Where's the picture of lots and lots and lots of people? Nobody took a picture of it. This party is supposed to be so massive, but nobody took a picture of it. I also think that Kylie may have been, remember I said she was a designated driver? I wonder if she drove people to the party to pick up drugs because they knew that there were going to be drugs there. So Kylie went to the party to pick up drugs. And not for Kylie, for the others. And maybe, just maybe, hey Zav girl, you're not coming. You and Ryan both lost internet. And I have unlimited data on my phone, or else I'd go live. Rain check, definitely. Definitely. And thank you so much. But definite rain check. But think about it, though. Think about it. There's no way no pictures at a graduation party. I totally agree. But think about it for a second, though. If Mags or someone told her, hey, can you drive us over here? We need to pick up something. Can you drive us over here? We need to pick up dope. We need to get some dope. We need to do this. It's something, okay? If that should happen, and if it should happen that there was no reason for her to drink or do drugs or something, there's a very good possibility that she was the driver and something went wrong. They are covering up for the fact that they don't want to feel that they don't want to get known that they only went to this other party to pick up drugs. The other party was probably the older people to begin with. And Kylie maybe drove these people and said, oh, I know this person or I know that person. But maybe it was just for the drugs. Something happened. Don't know what. But something happened, which then caused Kylie to disappear. And everybody else is hush-hush because they didn't tell the story straight from the beginning. They lied to people in the beginning, or they lied to the police in the beginning. And because they lied to the police, then all of a sudden, once you lie to the police, you can't go back and change a story later, that they probably, and this is just my own affirmation, but they probably were covering up the fact that they went to this party that they shouldn't have been at in the first place for drugs. Something happened with Kylie, and we don't know what happened. But I really, really believe that's what happened. Second party. Me and Ryan had pieced together today that using Ryan's belief that there was another party that they went at makes perfect sense. Yeah, they don't want to out the deal or something. It makes perfect sense, and it lines up. Thank you, Heidi. And it lines up perfectly with the fact that, how come I see it on screen? I don't see it here. Am I behind? I don't know. Thank you, Heidi. Woo woo. It just lines up perfectly that they went to another party. They didn't want, I don't know, like they didn't want Kylie, whatever. They don't want the police to know exactly what went down. They don't want police to know exactly what happened, because then they would either get busted lying earlier or something. But I do believe that there was another party that they attended to. That's why she was ready at 6 o'clock. That's why she was in a bodysuit. That's why everything made sense about her being in a bodysuit and her, you know, peeing or whatever. I don't know where the other party was. The other party could have been on the other side of the woods. But then they found this new side of the woods, and they found this other party, or maybe it was only a couple minutes away. Maybe they just drove. I don't know. I don't even know where they parked all their cars. But that's another thing. Maybe Kylie was walking back to a car and somebody jacked her. And someone took the car. The weirdest thing is the car. Where's the car? It's kind of easy to hide a body. It's not that easy to hide a car. I heard something, I don't remember whose channel it was, but they were talking about chop shops. And it made me think, you know what? Yeah, Jagger's way too young. But other kids aren't. Other people aren't. So what if somebody took a car to a chop shop? Okay, they're not far. They're in Reno. By the time anyone realized she was missing, that car was long gone. The question is, where's Kylie? I don't even think her parents care about the damn car. Just find Kylie. So it makes me wonder if the older kids, whatever happened, happened. Still don't know what happened, but whatever happened, happened. Honestly, we may never find out. If she's not found for months and months and months and she's all bones, we're never going to know. Unless she was like shot or, blunt force trauma or something. But other than that, we're never going to know. But imagine if she is, like, they take the car, they have a couple of hours. It only takes, an hour or two to get to Reno. Go to Chop Shop, Vegas, anywhere. Go to Chop Shop. Remember, this car could be anywhere in the world. I mean, anywhere in the United States at this point. All you would really have to do is remove the sticker, spray paint it some shitty-ass color, and change the plates. What are the police going to do? Pull over every single RAV4 there is, or RAV3, whatever it was? They're going to pull over every single one of them? No, they're not. So that makes me think, too, that something just something isn't right. I know Jagger said that, but I don't think so. CRV, thank you. I don't know. I'm thinking Teresa, and I was thinking RAV4. Honda CRV. The car, it was a 2013. It probably didn't have GPS. Yeah, but VIN number, yeah. But if you spray paint a car, like it make it look like shit, maybe take a baseball bat to it, put some dents in it, you're not going to pull it over. And that's another thing people don't realize. They're not pulling stuff over that quick. There's a trucking lawyer named Craig Smith. Yeah, there's a lot of lawyers named Smith. A lot. Frank, could you sticker of a ram on a car? Yeah, but that easily can take off. Monty said he didn't know Kylie, but he follows her on Instagram. Her Instagram is private, so that means she had to approve his follow request. No, I think you could... No, you could... Well, maybe. Yeah, I thought a car was 2013. Doesn't have GPS. I don't know. How do you know he follows her? Can't you follow somebody without... Yeah, if someone's account is private, you can still follow them. Alright, it says requested. Because I requested to follow Ronnie. Okay, alright, let me ask you this. How do you know that he follows her? Because you can't see his followers because it's private. So how would you know that that's his followers? Or that he follows her? I think that's another baseless rumor. If it's public, you can still follow them. All these are private. Kylie's was private from day one. They looked before it was private? Yeah, but there's no proof. Show me the screenshot then. Like, I would like to see proof of that. You know, anybody can say anything. Doesn't mean it's true. So I just want to see proof of that. Because there are so many rumors in this case. So many rumors. Now I think it's up to 15,000. There have been several in here who have told you that they are friends with Ronnie on IG. You must have missed their comments. No, I saw it. I'm just saying, show me proof. That's all I'm saying is show me the proof. Anything else to know? Many people go off roads. can take... Yeah, does anyone want a link? They showed it, I saw it, and said couldn't change it. It is 100% true on Kylie's second account, not her main. It's really weird. What's Kylie's second account? It's probably not Kylie. Why would a 16-year-old have 2 Instagrams? Think about it. And when was the second account created? Because the original Kylie account we looked into immediately. Immediately. And it did not have that many. Some have 3. I don't know. Hey, Cuddlefish. There's a cream brulee for the other party. Maybe, or maybe they just wanted it for fun. One of the patents don't know about. Did Ryan ever go back online? I feel so dissed. Ryan owes me. Big time. You must not know who I am. I only speak on factual, not rumors, but I have a screenshot. I do not know who you are, Tom Tom. Someone said he's on Twitch. No, they said that his Twitch got shut down. That his internet went out. You can't see your files unless you're a follower. So many people do. Exactly. Thank you, Amber. That's what I'm saying. So many people, like, make fake accounts. There are human trafficking everywhere. Everywhere. See if she has 2, and the one his cousin saw. Duh. Huh? Yeah, Sam followed Jagger, but Jagger did not have Kylie on his account. I'm sorry, Kylie followed Jagger. Sam followed Jagger. Sam and Kylie did not follow each other. I don't know. I don't know why they would cover his Instagram anyway. I mean, if Ronnie lives in the area, it makes perfect sense. I think they'll find her eventually. I don't know when, but I think they'll find her eventually. That's not how you spell her name. So I don't believe that's her. Oh, hold on. That's not how you spell her name. Why would she spell her name wrong? That's not right. Okay, one thing I can tell you, I'll be honest with you. When we originally looked her up, there were not 2 accounts. There was only 1 account. There were never 2 Kylie accounts. Nah, I don't believe that's her. I don't believe she would put a picture like that either. With only 7 posts. I don't think that's her. The one that has 729 following, that was the original one that we saw, but I don't think that's real either. Yeah, I don't believe it. Ryan caused a crap show, all for likes, and ruining somebody's safety and family. I don't know about that. Nobody else is missing from the party, no. Yeah, I don't believe these are hers. I think when she went missing, somebody put it together. Because Gabby Petito got millions of people afterwards, and that's what these people do. Only person that caused their own drama. Yeah, I don't... Ronnie never called in here, so... But he was a bit inconsistent. Zav's internet went out. Ryan's internet went out. All their internet went out. Ryan owes me. Nah, see, Cicely, I don't think so. Yeah, Brian Laundrie, all the fake accounts. Ronnie brought the drama to himself. I'll agree with that, too. I'm not going to debate that, because I agree with that. Whoop. The Ronnie dude is an idiot. If anyone's messed up, yeah, I don't think he should have to worry. What was the date of the first post? There are no posts, and the account is private. You can't see anything. But there weren't two accounts when we looked. There was only one. But I'm starting to think neither one of them are real. And now they all made them private, so it's hard. I think they all do it. Because he was supposed to come on my panel tonight. And then I guess his internet went out. I don't think Sammy drugged Kylie. I really don't. They could both be... I think they are both troll accounts, to be real. I really do. Sammy named the colleges. Oh, I'm sure there will be. No, I played it because people ran with clips without watching the entire stream. I don't think Sammy drugged Kylie. I don't think Sammy had anything to do with the murder or the... I don't know. I just don't. Sammy didn't drug Kylie. Whatever. Sammy... Yeah, Sammy's definitely not telling the truth about everything. But I also can't see Sammy's mom being an attorney and not... and allowing her to speak at all. It doesn't add up. Thank you, Be Botanical. They may not be lying, but they're not telling the whole story. Exactly. Well said. Follow many looking for clues, not a murderer. Missing car will be the case break. I don't know. Maybe not. Our bodies are found could be... I don't know. I don't believe in the sex trafficking. I could be wrong, but I don't know. That, to be honest with you, sex trafficking would be the best thing. Why? Because she'd still be alive. So I honestly believe that that would be a best case scenario. You must not... So I must not know who you are. I must not know... No, I know Kylie... Kylie's stuff with Jagger. I saw the old stuff. It's Twister, but I think his status is celeb. He should be careful picking on people like Ronnie. I don't think he cares. Telling people to come to her with tips. Lack of tears. Yeah, but I could say that about a lot of people that spoke, honestly. Someone said there was an interview with Mag's boyfriend. Does anyone know where? Oh, Unseen. I saw your Discord before. I wasn't around. I think they had a fight. She broke her phone, smashed it. Nah. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think Sammy's involved like that. I really don't. Yeah, nobody's on panel. He's getting death threat. I don't believe he's getting death threats either. And I don't believe that either, Christy. I don't believe Sammy was the last one. By the way, before I get off, if anyone wants to call in, I can give you guys the number. I always forget there is a number. Hold on. All right, here's the number to call in. 905-911-4807. There you go. I don't know what Mac's boyfriend's name is. So if anyone wants to call in, you can call in using that number. The reward, I think, is 75 grand. How come nobody ever wants to call in to me? What's up with that? 700 people. Nobody ever wants to call in. People scared? I'm telling you. Yes, that's another thing. You're right. Ryan is also giving away a Hellcat car, or a truck. He said he'll give away his car if she's brought home safe, I think. Hellcat plus 75,000. It's 10:30 at night. Makeup is off and in jammies. It is 11:30 here. I did put the number up. Oh, you want me to put it up here? Hold on. 905 911 4807. There you go. There's a call-in number. Anonymous tips are important too. Ew, 110? That's 6. I did put it up top. Can't make it any bigger than that. Taping himself to the site where the press conference was. They said if he had tips on what happened to call in Sierra Tahoe investigation place. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Who has 911? It's not. It's a Zoom number. Can we talk to Fluff for sure? I don't know where he is. I think he's sleeping with Sage. That's a Zoom number. It's not a phone number. Oh, I mean, it is a phone number, but... What do you think happened? Oh, you didn't hear my theory? You didn't hear my theory on what happened? You want to hear it again? I could play it again. Line is busy? It shouldn't be. Yes, it's busy. Oh, you want to hear my theory again? Alright, hold on. All right. In slow detail, please, because it gets confusing when you talk fast. Line is a busy signal. I don't know why. All right, hold on. Give me a moment. All right. Hold on. Okay. You enter 1. Did you guys put a 1 first? You have to dial 1 first. No, no, no. It's talking about this number. One. Try that. You calling me? You did put 1 in? Alright, what about this number? Try that number. And see what happens. You guys hear my stomach? It's going crazy. I think it's the ice cream. Alright, while you guys figure that out.
Doesn't line up, because if you have that many people coming, okay, even if they're
I just want to say, you guys, hey, I'm Bella, sorry. Ryan, I'd never heard of you before, but I saw a post somebody made today about you giving a party first. They were at another.
Alright. Alright, so I don't have to repeat it again. I'm just going to play the video. You guys see Ryan's face because it's funniest. Alright.
to the right, where Sammy had pointed and told everybody where Kylie's car was and where people parked, there's not enough room. If you look to the left, where she indicated people came in and out of the party, that doesn't line up, because if you have that many people coming, okay, even if they're carpooling, then that's going to take up that whole road. Then people aren't going to be getting out. I just, for life of me,
They was at a big party. They left the big party.
Yeah.
They parked like by the trees. Like they didn't even use the road to park or a parking lot. Like they just
You can't
pulled
use the
up.
road when you're trying to hide something.
Hey,
And
other
it
than
was
the
really
Parker,
big area.
I just want to say, you guys, hey, I'm Bella, sorry.
Bella.
Ryan, I'd never heard of you before, but I saw a post somebody made today about you giving a car away for anyone who like comes through.
Oh,
with
yes.
info. And I want to say big ups to you, Ryan. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that.
Ryan.
Sorry, I cut
Great.
Captain off. Sorry.
Am I the only one that got this impression when she was describing the party? I took it as this was an annual thing, because she was like, it was like no other party last year, the year before, or any of the years past or whatever. So that, and I want to say too, there's no way that there was enough room in that little, if anybody saw the little area where she pointed out, she was like, all the kids were between those 3 trees.
Exactly. Yeah, I seen that.
I think Ryan is really onto something. And before I thought he was crazy. I'm like, nah, he's wrong.
Hey,
The
check
more
this
I
out.
think
There's a
about it, no, listen, seriously, the more I think about it, I've been thinking about this for like an hour. If they all went to another party first, they were at another party. Meg's boyfriend says, I'm going here, meet me over here. That other party may have had 300 people for all the people they let out. They went to the older person's party, and that's why Mags only stayed 10 minutes.
How else did she show up drunk?
Yes. And Mag says, all right, to her boyfriend, I'll meet you here. They all go to this other party, but there's not that many people. It's only a bunch of, let's say, college kids or 20-something-year-olds. And that makes perfect sense. That kills the hours between 6 and 10:30.
Oh my God, we figured it out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I was going to say, thank you, Ryan, because I would have never thought of that without you saying it. And like I said, at first, I'm like, he's out of his fucking mind. There's no way. And then
that makes sense.
It made perfect sense.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
With that witness statement.
And what
that
is
also
the time that we
means
keep
that
hearing of from everybody in this case? The magic number of this case is 10:30, which I've kept thinking is like really odd. It's like, how does this many people keep saying 10:30 for every event that took place there?
Because that's when they got there from the other party. They said, meet us. The boyfriend, we don't know the boyfriend, but the boyfriend may have said, I'll meet you over at the campground. And she said, okay, I'll have someone drive me or whatever. And they all planned on going to this other party to crash the older kids. And that's where something happened. But that makes perfect sense. And all the dots connect.
So what
that goes with the written statement.
Laura, can you repeat that? Sorry, you guys. Laura, people in chat are asking for you to repeat that, what you had just said. I think it's really important. Thanks for bringing that up too, guys.
Ryan had said that there was another party. So I pieced it, and at first I thought he was crazy. So then I pieced it together for the last hour and connected all the dots. There was another party that she sent out to. There were 200 or 300 people, wherever it was. There probably was this huge graduation party. Maybe started 7, 8 o'clock. Who knows? We'll say 8 o'clock. Well, that party got lame, or that party ran out of beer, or whatever happened. And the older kids, the college kids, or the drug addicts, whoever, were having a party at the camp. That's the note that went out to everybody. Well, here these younger kids that were probably drinking said, oh, let's go crash it. Who doesn't do that? Let's go hang out with the older kids.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Boyfriend probably went ahead of time. She said, I'll meet you over there. Like, I'll get
Which
a ride.
Is why there's adult withholding information.
Exactly. I'll get a ride with Kylie or something. And then you go ahead and meet me there. And then Mags meets him there. And then he says, oh, this party sucks, a bunch of drugs, whatever, whatever the situation. And then Mags and him left. Kylie is there. I don't think that Sammy was I think something happened there. Obviously something happened there, but that's how this all ties together. There was no major party. It was that's another location, and they left that party to go to this other party. Nobody wants to say that they crashed this other party, so nobody's telling the whole truth. And there you have it, folks.
Rich
That's what
kids.
happened.
You mean to tell me rich kids don't have somewhere to party?
Exactly.
It goes along with that witness statement. Remember, a large group came in at 9:30, and then they saw a large group leave at 12:30.
Yep.
Bam.
Hey, and the couple probably really at the first party. They're not giving the names up. That'll expose the first party. So what Ronnie said about her being drunk at 8 is probably true, which makes a lot of what he's saying make it sound like this dude really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like in the situation that he's talking about. He
lives at the house where it happened.
Yep. Yo. Wow.
Yep.
That was a bomb. That was a nice bomb drop. Thanks, Laura and Ryan, for putting that together. I think that sounds very likely.
I couldn't have done it without Ryan.
That's
Give me some fist
crazy.
bump, girl.
See, that's why this is important. Like crowdsourcing is so important, and getting together and talking is so important. Yeah,
It
definitely.
is. And if you notice, that guy started getting real defensive the other day when I yelled at him, and when I heard Because when I'm talking to somebody, I'm literally seeing, no cap, I literally am seeing the word.
And that was my explanation. And now for all the haters, let me show you guys this. Because of course there's going to be haters running their mouth. But I got to find it first. Hold on.
Birds coming out of their mouth.
I'm
The
glad
party-
no, it's not. And
To register and data shut. My mountain girl, you're not. Oh yeah, there you are. You are showing my chat.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, it's
It says super chat below that says, because maybe since you listen to ICML, maybe you could help us decipher. Thank you, Charlotte11, again for the super chat.
And I just want to ask, are you saying that he was just talking about Coke when he was on his way to the registration, or are you saying that there was Coke there? Because the first message made it seem like you were saying that they were doing Coke at the registration. Or are you just saying he was just talking about the cocaine and then he went and to register and they had to shut off his phone? Is that what you're saying, Charlie?
or you said it to the people that were like signing him in. Maybe if they asked like, "Why are you here?" or correlation, like. But I don't know why you would say that. Like, because it said there was coke here. Like, yeah, I'd be like, No.
Did you hear that, Scott, at all when you were listening to ICML or pick up on anything like that?
No, I did not hear that part of it.
I have to take my daughter somewhere, but I do want to say when I invited Ryan, Zav Girl.
You, everyone.
Are you talking about Mag? Come up on panel.
The link that I'm looking for early.
Come up with them 3 innocent boys to do that. And everybody come on that stand and they lied. That community lied to put these boys in jail and death row.
Yep.
And I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. They have the money. That town has the money. They don't need nothing.
Well, it's also satanic panic. They may have the money, but I think that if these kids are, like into Instagram and the For Real page or whatever, I mean, you tell me what kid is not going to be stoked to have Ryan Upchurch deliver a car that he's donating. I mean, come on.
Not only that,
That's
that
going to
too,
be
but
used.
check it. 400 kids? You mean to tell me all 400 kids at this party are rich? I know it sounds fucked up, but right now in pop culture, these rappers and stuff are out here driving Hellcats. So I was like, you know what? I was like, somebody at that party, I said, I'm going to offer my Hellcat. You know why I did? Because I knew nobody was going to say anything to get it because of what she just said. They already have enough.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wait,
Because I'm telling
Ryan,
you,
can I?
if something
You'll
was
be
not
okay
shady going on. Somebody
Ryan would be
these kids
okay to give.
advertising it.
Ryan, you'd be good to give it away if someone did come forward, though, right?
I already posted it.
Yeah. I hope it works.
No, I do. You never know.
won't.
There might be one person that I'm sure there's a few people that know what happened, but maybe just that one person is just gonna have a guilty conscience and just come forward.
Yeah,
The only way it's going to work is if these
don't think-
kids who have been talking for their alleged best friend are sharing the heck out of it and encouraging these friends to come forth and talk. So since that's not happening, there's probably a pretty good reason why.
Let me read the super chat because I'm a little bit confused. Okay, thank you, Charlotte11, for the super chat.
Hey, Zav,
So
I'm going to
he-
get out of here, sweetie. Thank you so much
Okay.
for letting me
Thanks,
on.
Ryan.
It was
Thank
very nice
you.
meeting all y'all. Hopefully,
Love you, Ryan.
love you guys too.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Ryan,
for
I
coming
might
on.
try
Hey,
to
Church.
find your channel.
We
and
love you,
come
Ryan.
and sub. That's a
Ryan,
solid.
thanks
Love
a
you
lot.
guys.
Time.
All these-
You're no Lane Staley, but you're close, bro.
Okay. Okay. So it says
So with like missing people. Yeah, this
That
makes sense.
boyfriend probably went ahead.
A large group came in at 9.
And if you notice, that guy started getting real defensive the other day when I yelled at him. And when comes the best PI, and no one's ever going to find out.
Or get all the info.
Look at Jagger and
Really had love, which I
More-
think maybe some of these
Ryan.
Hey,
Bye.
Scott.
self didn't hire out contractors driving around in Range Rovers and stuff.
You have to watch the stream. I don't know exactly where it is, but yes, he accepted to come on at 9. So when you watch the whole stream, you'll see it. But it was an excellent, excellent, excellent panel. I'm going to drop the link again. I suggest everybody watching it. It was really good. Really good. I just don't know exactly where I asked them. It really was a great panel. Nope, nobody called. Yeah, I don't believe she crashed. It really was, Jen, right? Ryan's internet flubbed, so did Laura's. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Now you screwed it up going off on a caller. What are you talking about? I didn't even get a call. Everybody seemed to crash. I guess anyone on StreamYard's crashed. It's still busy? And my phone died, so my phone's not even worthless. All right, I'm going to get off anyway, though. It's almost 12. So, yeah, Ryan owes me, so he'll be back. But it looks like everybody crashed. What was here's the link again. Oh, they yelled at that guy. That was on, let me get you that link. Hold on. That was on Ryan's page. Hold on. And that was Red Flag Ronnie.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh. Here you go. That is the link to his last video. And you're welcome, lady. So the first link I dropped was for Zav Girl stream, and the second link I dropped is for Ryan's Red Flag Ronnie. No, according to that, their latest car is like a 2012. So I don't know. To call about the case, the show's over. Tomorrow, I will have call-ins with the case. It's almost midnight. I've been on 2.5 hours already. So I am going to cut it. And I'll find out why the link isn't working for calling in. But hopefully StreamYards will be fixed tomorrow, because StreamYards is definitely easier for people to call in and stuff. Your phones have been hacked and net by aliens. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. So don't forget, tomorrow, 8:30. I'd be back to 8:30 tomorrow. He didn't say 8, about 9. He's going off others' account. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, Ronnie says cousins saw her early in the night, 8 or 9. I don't believe that. Because why wouldn't they see the sweatshirt? Why wouldn't they know the sweatshirt he was wearing? I'm just not buying it. I'm not. It makes me wonder if there is... That's why I said there's probably another party. But I'm just not buying it. Yeah, the original one where Ryan yelled at him is on Ikmel's channel. But I don't believe that anybody saw her that has called into a YouTuber. I'll put it like that. I'm sure people have saw her. Somebody gave, video footage. So somebody saw her, but I don't think it's people that called into YouTube. Just my opinion. So, but I'm going to shut this down. I want to thank everybody. And Ryan, you owe me big time. And I will see you guys later. Zav Girl, we definitely do a rain check. And again, guys, check out Zav Girl's video from today. It was amazing. Check out the Red Flag Ronnie by Ryan Upchurch. It was also really good. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30. You realize I'm going like 5 days in a row now at 8:30. I think I'm doing pretty damn good. And don't forget to hit that thumb up. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for Super Chat, PayPals, Cash Apps, candles, which don't forget. Order your candles, energycandles.com, ENERGIE candles.com. We are sponsored by Energy Candles. I'm going to put together a commercial, and then I'm just going to drop it every, like, hour. I'm going to drop, like, a 30-second commercial for the company. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. And don't forget, smash that like button and hit that subscribe if you didn't already. Have a good day. Oh, and by the way, for my all-time people, not bad, right? Even being on camera, almost 1,000 people in here, and I still kept up on chat. I deserve a thumb up for that. I'll see you guys later.